Okay, back with more of This War of Mine. I think my current run is going okay, knock on wood. Let's see what happens today. Better idea of what I would do if I was forced to restart, but I need to try to get some meat. Send everyone take a nap here. Deal with this food problem like as soon as possible. Hopefully we get a merchant today. That would be nice. For anyone is risk of dying. I'm going to get more veggies out today. I think unfortunately I'm going to get, because the time to process the veggies can get staggered by the time it takes for you to harvest it and then replant them, I'm probably going to have a complete wasted day with those eventually. Should probably do water. He's doing better, but he's still wounded. Trader showing up with meat would be really, really good. Can hope. I also hope it's nothing serious. Kind of like that the hospital is so valuable to visit, but once you've already taken all the things that aren't stealing, it kind of feels like a waste of a night to go there and then not steal. It's a good emergent storytelling. Nothing really to cook. I could see about using the still, maybe. Fuel? Should be able to manage that. Okay, no front door visitors today, so if I'm gonna trade, I'm gonna have to leave to do it. I think I have to. Check on the map and see where I can go. I don't know that I have very much that's worth trading, but it's an emergency maybe. Military's been committing acts of violence towards civilians. That's scary. Fortunately, Boris is very hungry. I don't have any way to deal with that immediately. I guess I could send him to do the trading, but probably should be Katya who does that. Hey guys, Smiley, how you doing? We just end the day here to try to get them to recover as much as possible. Let's do scavenge. He should sleep in the bed. Y'all should both guard. Where do I want to go? Can't get there due to fighting. Oh, including the hospital. That's an interesting change. Also gonna go to the garage, it looks like. Oops. Okay, I've already tapped that place out. Some food. Lots of materials. Some food. I've got shot the last time I went to St. Mary's Church. The hotel was annoyingly dangerous. Even though it says caution advise. Wonder if it actually makes sense to go rob civilians at the Quiet House. I guess I can go to Central Square to try to trade. Huge amounts of food. It's the more places I visit, the more I learn, so I should probably make myself do it here. God, I really don't have stuff to trade. I guess I have to take all this and hope I find enough. I might trade the shovel. Getting kind of slim here. Having just a single night where I wasn't able to get anything or scavenging is actually quite brutal, more than I realized. Okay, so I can do some immediate scavenging, that's cool. I think most zones do have a free scavenge option like this. At least a couple items you can search for without being in huge danger. Mostly has materials. I'm so sad I lost my shotgun. Rum, whiskey. Should probably let that still finish and then brought the alcohol with me, but maybe I'll have some if a normal trader shows up. Medical supplies. Meat. Okay. See how much of this I can get off of him. 2. Wow. Brutal. I think I'll take... I guess I need canned food? No. I'll take sugar, because I can turn sugar into alcohol. God damn, this is a brutal trade. Can I, like, add some water? No, I guess it's an exactly equal trade, huh? Alright, well, I'll deal for now. See if there's more stuff I can find in the area. Could add as a trade option. Door is locked, sadly. There's much else to trade for here. Oh, okay, let me see if I can get even a little bit of sugar for that wood. Wow. Brutal. Okay, well, may as well keep the wood then. Not a great haul. I've learned about this zone, so that's good. Did get raided. None of us were wounded. The attackers didn't steal anything. Phew. Okay. She should go take a nap immediately. Cook some food so he can eat. Turn on my heater here in a second. Gotta be careful with fuel. I had so much fuel for a while there. Don't have enough sugar. So we're gonna make 2 fuel out of the wood I just got. I should try to upgrade this thing now that fuel is becoming harder and harder to actually use. Okay. 2 of these guys. It's a really good deal. Someone's at the door. Sad. Hey, it's the kids I gave medicine to. We're hungry. Fuck. I just cooked the food. We need 2 canned food. I don't have any canned food. Okay. Didn't say no. I'm gonna try really hard to help with that. I fucked up and didn't get my veggies yesterday, so I missed a day there. Veggies again, which I can afford to do. I have just enough water. So, let's see. I really should try to find canned foods. I know I can buy some at the square, but just going there for trading feels like kind of a waste. Can't go to the garage at the moment. I'm to not be tired, and then I'll go eat. Probably can't do more water right now. It's kind of punishing. Oh, I have more of these than I thought. Okay, I can do that then. Let me make a fuel really quick for the heater so nobody gets more sick. It is getting quite a bit chillier now. Two of these guys. It's too bad those kids wouldn't take vegetables or the meals I just made. Very hungry. Worth doing this every day if I can. I got food, just give me a second. I need to figure out if it's worth feeding them when they're not hungry. They get like a satiated buff or something, or if it takes longer for them to not have to eat. You think making the meals with the vegetables is incredibly worth it? It's much harder to manage 4 people when I can't get huge hauls anymore. Might just have to take more risks. Go to zones that say they're dangerous and see what I can get out of it. Okay. A lot of places that aren't available. Central Square didn't have anything particularly interesting. I haven't been to the Shelled School or the construction site. Huge amounts of food. Guess being slow is kind of brutal if I get shot at, but try. Pray. I want to get all that wood. Oops. A little bit scary. Hiding place back there. Can make that jump. To justify bringing him, I really need to fill up if I can here. Lootable there. Nice. Should be good on fuel after this if I don't get raided. He takes his grandpa on a boat. Please come too so we can play. See me from there. It said lots of food, but I haven't run any food yet. It does make noise, but it's outside of the range of their hearing right now. Where are they shooting at? Kid leaning through the window. I do like that the game kind of eventually forces you to go to dangerous locations. Can't just rest on your laurels, because you like literally tap those locations out. I'm guessing this episode I'm gonna end up being forced to go to the quiet house to just rob people who are not currently impacted by the war and trying to live their lives. I think that's really smart to make that like low risk, just like a natural thing to do. Hiding spot, it looks like, yeah. Uh-oh. I heard some of them coming. I have a pretty solid backpack. Probably best to just cut my losses and go here. Losses being things I didn't loot, I guess. Wonder if the fast runner can make that jump. Does look like there's stuff down there. A big haul, but no food. So hopefully the trader shows up and has canned food on him. What a night. Pablo's feeling better. Bruno's feeling better. Night was calm. It's nice to not be in the you're constantly getting attacked era. Agree. Sad and tired. See if a merchant shows up, but I might need to make him rest. Do water real quick and heat again. Let's do... Please show up, Mr. Merchant. Might be hosed. It's 11 a.m. is when they show up. Oh, I think we're in luck. Okay, I need like 2 canned foods for the kids and hopefully some meat. He has 0 canned foods and no meat. Oof. Okay, well, sugar probably. I can hold on to these for trading with somebody else since he doesn't actually have the stuff that I need here. Wood is good to trade with this guy because it's annoying to gather. What else you got, bud? There's some locked doors I haven't been able to pass in a minute. I'm going to risk going somewhere else to trade for canned goods. I have to figure out where, though. Pretty unlucky. Let's operate the still. I'm gonna have to do 3 of these, so I'm gonna try to do that. Go eat a carrot. Still very hungry. Brutal. Free alcohol should be pretty good for trading. I need to get that engine up and running sooner. If I die, I'll probably plan on doing that next attempt. Minor headache. I'm gonna take some medicine real quick. Everyone is sad now. Okay, stills processing. It's gonna take a while. More atrocities committed by the military. Mortar exploded in the crowded marketplace. Wow. Okay, let's see. Supermarkets available. Some food. I don't know how much I can trust that. It says huge amounts of food for a construction site, but you should guard this time since you're doing much worse. See how dangerous a supermarket actually is. Effect vary. Okay, that's one. That's good. Doo-doo. Oh, that's fucked up. Still not enough. I need another. He can't climb very well. Budge. It's fucked up. What's the military doing atrocities? This guy should help, but I don't have a weapon. He's got an assault rifle. I'm just gonna die. That's the art. I brought this guy. I get rolling papers earlier. Getting stuff that stacks, that's fantastic. Really hoping to find one more canned food somewhere. Strong but slow, I'd love to see it. Oh, thank God. Okay, got it. Fantastic. See what else I can scope out before I leave here. I haven't actually found any actual meat. Just the stuff that I'm gonna donate to the kids while my people are dying. Or toys, should be good for trading. More stuff there when I come back. There's a decent amount of sugar here. Overall, really good haul. Although I probably let an innocent woman get abused by a military guy. I feel like this game is really good for teaching, like, why people act the way they do, but it's also, I think, really good for teaching why people don't act the way they do, right? Seems like it's obviously the right thing there. Band of hardened robbers, we fended them off. We had some weapons, not enough for everyone. None of us are wounded. Okay. Bruno and Pablo are severely wounded. That's not good. Hungry, sick, depressed. Talking help their depression. Might need to send people to the hospital again just to deal with the severe wounds. They might all die. I guess selling the shovel means I have fewer weapons for defense now, which isn't great. Pretty much have to eat another vegetable so he doesn't die of starvation. Everyone's gonna catch up in hunger though real soon. Girl Boris told about, poor thing. It's the kids, okay. There you go. All right, kids. Had to feed the kids, y'all. We're gonna starve. Wars got better. I fear the worst. Me too. There's that alarm system that I need to try to build as soon as I can. Oh, shit. Still very hungry. Shame you can't cook the vegetables directly. It has to be with meat. Let's see what I can do. There's that alarm door. I need one more electrical piece. Okay. I knew I needed an electrical piece for something. I'll keep an eye out for that. Costs 30 parts, so maybe I should hold off on water for now. Make sure I have enough parts for that. There's still plenty of stuff to get at the supermarket, although who knows if the next night is going to be safe. Hungry, sick, and sad. Hungry, wounded, sad. Man. I gotta have them sleep in the bed and hope Katya can fend them off here. I gotta pray for traders. Oh yeah, very cheery. I got all the food that was here, which is a bad sign. The hotel was really dangerous when I came here before. I haven't done the shelled school yet. Some food. They might be willing to trade with us. Well, I gotta visit places. I gotta learn stuff for future runs, if nothing else. I can bring some... Well, I don't really want him doing the trading, right? I could send Katya so he can guard. Maybe that's the better strategy. Fewer items to haul, but... Boris is just like legit sick now too, which sucks. I guess I'm gonna do an all trading run. I could go to the place where I know there's stuff I can trade for rather than somewhere that's unknown. Possible trade. Hope for the best. We're not bandits. Just protect people, not harm them. Hi, don't shoot me, please. Okay, some food. Meat. Fantastic. Probably grab some sugar too if I can. Okay. Trade everything I can get away with trading here. Coffee. Could probably get some more vegetables for an emergency. Must be like right at the threshold for the trade here. It's fine. Thank you. Another hiding spot. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm leaving now. Bye. Please no raids. Please no raids. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Don't indulge our addictions. Very serious. Shit, man. Him resting in bed is fine. Let's cook a bunch of meals. I might not have the water to support this. We'll see. Oh, I'm actually doing okay on water. Okay. I'm gonna do 4. Alcohol is definitely incredible. I've learned that for my next run. Get an engine up and running as soon as possible. I think it's a combination of Bruno making alcohol for cheaper and Katya trading it for more. Should get everybody out of death's door when it comes to hunger, I hope. I was trying to get her to sleep. It's annoying. Might still be able to fit in some more alcohol if he stands around outside for long enough. Hey, thank you, Sino. Appreciate that. How have you been? Let's see what I give him, though, because I just traded most of the stuff I care about. Or I don't care about, I should say. Never have electrical parts, which is what I need. Wait here for a minute, sir.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Hopefully I have time for everyone to eat here. Great. It's a really good game. Need to get the water running now. Neglected it yesterday and didn't come back with any parts. I do. I think that's gonna finish before he leaves on his own. You don't know if making him wait gets me in trouble at all. Might not. Make sure I get those vegetables. Sometimes I cue them to sleep, but then I switch characters before they respond to it. Kind of annoying. I don't think that alcohol's gonna finish in time, so I'm just gonna send him home. Thank you. Cigarettes and tobacco are used as currency. Okay. Two things I don't have very much of. Gather that vegetables and get it planted again. Here, let's do that. Wish I had left the city, damn. I feel like that things just trend bad in this game. You do not get better. Yeah, I thought water was gonna be a problem. Should I traded for some? One set of filters isn't gonna cut it either. Oh, it's cold. Shit. Okay. Let me have her eat first. I have enough time to process this to put it in the heater. We don't get even more sick. Full of fuel. Okay, no one's starving, but that's probably a one-day thing that I can get away with here. The construction site has been... Oh, the supermarket was really good. There's still tons of stuff to do there. I'm gonna need to get food long-term. A lot of these locations being inaccessible in this window is pretty nasty. Huge amounts of weapons. I could go try to give some vegetables to the homeless guy from before, since I was able to help him before. Let's see. Sleep in bed. Guard. I want the severely wounded people guarding if I can help it. I'm probably gonna have a bad time as a result of that. Still help me find stuff here. Need another hatchet because there's a lot of like furniture I can chop down in these locations. Surprised you're not asking for more. I was pretty hungry last time. That's a one-time event, maybe. Just some trash. Their saw blade is probably a good idea. There's a bunch of places where a saw blade would be useful. Sadly, I couldn't use the vegetables with him. Still got a full inventory of wood. Get out of here. So painful to watch my friends suffer from wounds. No child should ever be hungry. We had to share food with them. Please, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. No whammies. Katya's sick. Not great. She's gonna be still hungry as a result of that. Slightly sick, slightly wounded, sad, tired, and hungry. Great. Let's do filters. Hopefully I don't regret that and find an electrical part immediately to get the door alarm. I feel like I'm gonna get raided tonight because it's been a couple nights. No visitors today, it looks like. First lady I helped, I did get rewarded for it, but it would make sense for the game to have good deeds that just completely go unrewarded. 8 water is still not enough to plant the vegetables, so that's going to be a problem. A little ahead on vegetables at the moment. It's really more important to use the water for the still so I can trade. Oh, hey, we can visit places again. Okay, so I think I have to send my wounded people to the hospital. Guess I'm probably going to get attacked. Doesn't matter that he sucks at carrying things, he's just going to get bandaged up. And we have new places to check out, I guess. I'm going to have to go to the quiet house, I think. It's fucked up. I guess they're the haves in this situation, but it's not like because they're like morally wrong, they just happen to not get shelled. Anything to bring to trade. Don't do anything stupid. That's different. I don't know if they're trapped in there or what. Oh, there's new debris here. That's nice. Oh, nothing here. Never mind. Can I not get to a doctor now? They made this place nastier. That sucks then. That's a big waste of a night. Oh, let's see if I can go up this way. We have patients in more serious condition. Oh, that wasn't true the first couple times I came here. Oh, that's good storytelling. Thank you. Very limited resources. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so I can use that. Assuming that my runner guy hasn't died already. Alright, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Probably some whammies, to be honest. I wanna like cringe and look away from the screen. Getting very cold. Well, raided. Horus is overcome with grief and couldn't sleep. None of us were wounded. The attackers didn't steal anything. Okay. Illness is killing Boris. Try to get some medicine. Them to talk to each other would be good. Really annoying to try to select those sometimes. I think I may have been heating unnecessarily up to this point. Terminally ill recovering. Got my 1-2 there. Going to the hospital and finding some bandages for free. Probably not going to get so lucky if I go back as Boris, but might need to. I think I'm just going to randomly get free. Can make like snowmen. It's cute. Snow, you can melt it into water. Oh, that's kind of cool. Makes this phase of play a little bit more reasonable. Maybe my depressed, dying person shouldn't do this. I guess everyone's depressed and dying, so... Okay, let's see what I can do gathering water from snow. I need to do some heavy trading here, I think. Do 2 of these. 41 wood, man. Gotta turn that into fuel and dump it in the heater ASAP, I think. I don't know where I have to go to take it to melt it into water. So it'll be enough to pay for my vegetables. I like that this game gets worse over time. Like, a lot of games, like, as you get access to more and more tools, it gets easier, but that is not the case here, and I think that's very thematically resonant with what they're trying to do. I just have water now. have to process it somewhere. Stove, maybe? Maybe I have to use fuel for it, which is an okay trade, because I do have lots of wood. Yeah, okay. Oh, but I have to spend filters on it. Brutal. I guess because you can't use the rainwater anymore, so you have to pay more for it. That's brutal. Not a good thing. Okay. Well, maybe I'll get raided and they'll steal a bunch of snow. Time here if I'm not careful. Okay. Different places are unavailable now, I see. I'm gonna try the quiet house. It feels fucked up. Oh, he's too sick to do anything. Interesting. Well, that sucks. I can't even send him to the hospital, so I'd have to go out and get medicine. Maybe I'll find some here. Don't hurt my wife. She's not well. Maybe there's nothing outside. It's nice. You just literally have to rob them. Medicine, that's good. I might be able to save Boris. War's not that bad, it's just not fun for children. Grandma's feeling better. You made a mistake. Yeah, this is brutal. Oh, God. Cruel. I held out as long as I could. So you come here once and just completely fuck them over. That's so much food. Oh my God. I think this game does a better job of telling this specific story than, use my words here, Last of Us does. Very similar kind of themes. Last of Us kind of has to rely on the, we're going to, like, make you feel bad by having characters scream out in pain and stuff, right? Oh, they have so much medicine. Jesus. Got the thing I need to make my alarm door, but I don't know that it's actually going to help very much. God, it's fucked. I think this one, having them not give you any resistance, is like really smart design. Effing snow. Okay. Boris is barely moving. Pavlo's feeling much better. Did not get attacked, which I'm honestly shocked by. Pavlo robbed an elderly couple. What's become of us? I love the dialogue for stuff like that. I'm trying to do the right thing occasionally. Boris, got you some medicine, buddy. We're all bandits now. I'm sick and tired of it. We need to build stuff closer to the door in the future. We should be able to cook 8 more meals and catch everybody out of hungry territory, but... Not armed, just want to trade. Well, let's see. Probably need food most of all. Sugar to make more alcohol to trade. Why don't I just... Okay, yeah. Okay, that seems like a pretty good deal. I can make tons of food. Need to start getting more water, I think. Just in general. Okay, bye. I like that you can hand them medicine like that. It's a nice touch. Pretty close to being a war criminal. Just robbed an elderly couple who didn't even defend themselves. Why is that, Kami? What's this? Some more here, so let's do 2 more. Need to get more water. Okay. 6 is probably good for now, though. Is it true that the rainwater collectors are useless in the winter? That's fucked up. And so you have to spend 1 filter to get 1 water instead of 1 filter for 4 water? It's too bad the snow doesn't just like melt on its own. I mean, I guess you need to use the filter is the whole point. Oh, it still gives you 4? Okay, that's not too bad, but you have to spend fuel on it. Gotcha. Let's get this out of the way here. We're all bandits. No, Boris. Not like this. This whole game I've been trying really hard to play morally for no reason. Found that confusing. Like, is there a game that I've played as like an evil character unless the game absolutely forces me to? Let's fill this up. Someone else who's hungry, I can't get him get food in time. I can try to run, but I got 30 minutes and he's probably really slow here. Go, go, go! Eat the food! Go faster! Shit. Alright, on meds, terminally ill. No, I've like wasted a ton of resources trying to help the kids next door. Okay, let's see. Lots of food, lots of materials, huge amount of parts. I've been to the garage in a while. I don't have a lot to trade though. I guess we haven't gone back there in so long. Maybe there's different stuff there now. Probably not gonna be able to make that. Should have made my door alarm. Shit. Might have actually been short on supply because I need 6 more components to do it, so okay, I don't feel as bad. Trade people snow? Probably not. Guess I can take it. Have they survived the winter? Yeah, I think y'all like maybe misunderstand. Like, I want when stories endanger children for that like danger to be real and not played cheaply. It's frequently played very cheaply and annoyingly, right? Where they're theoretically in danger, but then they actually have character shields or they get revived for free or whatever, right? Like, let's see. I could use some of these. There's a couple places I can think of that I can use those. More food is probably good. Oh, that's a good sign. Okay. If I can have food still be good, that's really helpful. Another hatchet would be nice, because I can use that in some of the areas I've already visited. Let me make the alarm door, hopefully I don't get attacked. Okay. Hey, thanks Jerry Bubble. How you been? I think I tried climbing up here last time.
You're super awesome. Thanks. Appreciate that.
I saw into his house using the thing he just gave me. Seems kind of fucked up. I have better places to try to saw into. Yeah, right. Man, I've been really lucky. Maybe there are fewer bandits in the snow. Or is this pale and coughing all the time? Okay. I suddenly can't move. Go eat, like right now. I wish I could, like, have better... I wish I could, like, cue the characters to go do things and give them commands simultaneously, because I end up wasting a lot of time slowly walking around like this. She's, like, frozen. I don't understand. Gotta get bandages for my friends. Can I click to make her move? This seems like this is a bug. Google it really quick. I don't know if it's like a load-in bug or something, but I like need her to move or I'm gonna have a big problem today. I physically can't get Katia to move. This war of mine character won't move. Oh, it's a status effect that's causing it? Need to always make this if I can, but I need a little bit more water. It just seems like a bug that she won't move. I might try to restart today. Decide now that I know what's happening. I feel like the game should like give me some kind of like feedback whenever I try to press the analog stick. She's like, I can't move, broken or something. What a night. Wait, is that? I probably got into a fight with Boris. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. I was puzzled because like I get it when we're joking, like when I make that comment, but that hasn't been the case in this game or really any game I've played. Okay, so I need to do water. I need to make filters. Let me see if I can make the door things. I gotta use components on that. Still broken. So we'll give her this. Yes, excellent. Hoping that'll make things a little bit more chill here. Slightly sick. So she won't even lie down in this situation. Okay. Is she like not able to be interacted with at all for the entire day? Hey, it's the mom, I think. Thank you for your help. I feel much better now. I made up some coffee for my husband. He loves it. He's been home for a long time now. 8 coffee beans. And those are gonna get stolen like immediately, aren't they? Feel better about the fact that we helped the kid. What can cause her status to improve? Like people can talk to her, they can give her stuff. That's about it. I think I got the alarm installed. Okay, yeah, the fact that it's not prompting me to build it anymore must mean that it worked. Question mark. I like that as a status effect. I just wish it was conveyed a little better. I see. Yeah, it sucks. I was like, oh man, infinite water. Wait, no, never mind. Water you have to work harder for and spend fuel on. Probably need to take more medicine. Hope so. So I'm learning how their mood is actually really important to try to manage. Because them getting locked down for the day or fighting each other is not great. Well, is hungry right now. Everyone's actually doing okay, so I can see what happens when I eat food when I'm already full. Quite a feast. More water, because I want to try to set up the vegetables. That's my new favorite mechanic of people just like completely shutting down. I think that's great. Like, it's horrible, but fits really well. I need to prioritize building a guitar next time. Let's see. Should be enough to do vegetables. I can hurry up and get it started. My vegetables are real fast there. Don't say there's no point. There's definitely a point. I don't think he's gonna finish in time. Bummer. Okay. At least she'll sleep in bed, guaranteed. Places I can go. Forget which one of these. There's one of these places I visited that had a thing that I could cut through the wall. The place was otherwise kind of useless. Might have been the hotel, like in the bottom. I haven't been to the small apartment building. I think it was actually the semi-detached house. I think that's when my game crashed and I lost progress. Or other actions are just depressed, exactly. Actually, this place is dangerous. I probably need the person who can go fast. Oh, I do have a well-fed status effect. Okay. Does that give them any bonuses, or does it just, like, stave off hunger by an extra day or something? This guy be the axe. I'm worried that How Long to Beat assumes I'm going to fail much sooner in my first run. I'm going to make it kind of far and then like just fail right at the end. Though I also don't think the game is about succeeding, so... tell me there's just one room back here. I thought this like led into this whole building. Appears to not be the case. Oh, maybe I can climb up here. Okay. Need another saw blade. Ah! There's a mouse. It's really good. It's, the closest thing I would compare it to is Papers, Please. Papers, Please, but for wartime incentives placed on civilian survivors. Probably far enough away I can safely chop this guy. Do fuel first. It's less annoying to try to stack, and I think this stays here. I learned that. Or sport it up. Okay. Doo-doo. Imagine one character being depressed is likely to make everyone else depressed. Okay, so I need to bring another saw blade, but I'm already full, so maybe now's a good time to leave. Okay, well, good thing I have a saw blade. No, you don't. It broke. Okay. No raiders, no raiders, no raiders, no raiders. Cold days have passed. Well, that's good. Heater still helps, I assume, even if it's not cold out. Katia was overcome with grief, couldn't sleep. Okay. Sucks. Let's finish these vegetables. Unfortunate I couldn't fit it in last night. Still broken, which unfortunately means she won't sleep. The heater kind of sucks too. And a broken guitar for that. You can have multiple heaters. I'll try talking to her again. I don't really have food to give her now. Can't give up. It's hard, but we're in it together. Oh, she's just depressed now, so that's an improvement. Hell yeah. Try to hold out until I get some vegetables to cook here, I think. You're not alone. I think next run I'm gonna have to like do immoral things much sooner to have any chance, right? I think the quiet house is my favorite thing about the whole game. There's a lot of really smart design stuff in this, but just a place that's full of resources that the residents provide no defense against you. You just show in and rob this like elderly couple. It's depressing. But they calibrate the resources such that you basically have to do it. I imagine optimizing the immorality out of this game is kind of not getting the point. Guys, done talking? I guess they can just talk all day. Which presumably helps a little bit. Oh, he's only sad now. Fantastic. Success. So because it technically says the snow problem is over, can I start doing rainwater again? Even though it still is visibly snowing outside? Oh, we didn't really help each other very much there. Only regular sick now. Okay, I need to get more vegetables. I don't want to go back to the quiet house. It's so depressing. Come back here. Hungry, sick, and depressed. They're both already tired. Just need to hope my door alarm works and just have them sleep. Pray. Huge amounts of food, it says. Hopefully that's mostly vegetables. Be great if I could spawn in on the left side once I've accessed it for once. Don't think that's how it works, though. Bridge. Let's go fridge. Okay, unfortunately none of that is vegetables, but meat is usually harder to get, so if I can hold out long enough for the vegetables to grow, I'll probably cook some of it to stave off bad shit. Something I chopped down before. I don't know if the guy up top is a threat. It seems like he's just another scavenger. And Thomas, you moved in with Uncle Radu. We buried Mom in the yard. Take care, Daddy. Petro. Sucks. Oh, nice. Only trash and dirt. I'd like to chop that down, but I want to do it while he's standing there. Fuel is good. He moves from that top right corner. I could try to get some stuff. Shit. Missed me, I think. Get out of here. Boris is back. Thought she could see me from across the courtyard. I got all the stuff I could get. Maybe a trader will show up with the vegetables today and Katya won't be so depressed that she won't be able to talk to them. What a night. Ah, we did get raided. Fuck. None of us were wounded. They didn't steal anything. Okay, thank you, alarm door. Boris looks severely sick. Probably from being out in the cold last night. Okay. I can do rainwater again, it looks like, which is great. Not as bad with being tired now, which is nice. Really sucks to just make regular cooked food without having the vegetables. You get so much extra value out of the meat. Vegetables suck on their own. I guess everyone's just regular hungry right now. No one's very hungry, so I can survive another day. I need to get more components. Damn, I didn't realize how bad of a situation I was in there. Nice work on this. Trader. I haven't been doing alcohol in a while because water has been hard to come by. It has a bunch of meat, but no vegetables. Fuck. I should probably get parts off of him, actually. Could grab some of these, too. What would I give him, though? I feel like I need to make more weapons, since it says people aren't always armed when I come back. I think I'm done needing electrical parts. The last thing I would need it for would be to upgrade my weapons table, which isn't super crucial. It seems like I can trade for that stuff at the garage relatively easily. Give me all your water. Seems like it's a pretty decent deal for me. If I can just hold out until my vegetables are ready, I'll be in a good position. Little disappointed I didn't get any veggies from him today. The longer I'm sitting on this meat, though, the more likely that bandits are going to show up and rob me, which would be bad news bears. Prices of cigarettes and tobacco have become exceedingly high. Okay. You need to spend time on them talking every day. This game means that you are a raider. It's kind of the same theme as Last of Us. But it does a better job of that. That's the art. I think there was a guitar part in the shop, the central marketplace or whatever. I don't think I have anything else to trade with this guy, so I'll send him off. Wonder if the door alarm, so we know that boarding up the windows increases your defense value when you get attacked. Does the door alarm allow you to just sleep without having to be on guard, or is it just another flat defense bonus and guarding still gives you more defense? Probably good to have more fuel on hand rather than wood. Sorry to take your bed, Boris. Whoops. Bruno is really like the one that makes this house work. They probably should have said that to multiple things running, because I don't think it's going to finish in time. That's okay, I can do more tomorrow, I guess. See if there's anything else pressing for me to upgrade here. I mean, the tool shop, I don't know if it's worth it, because it's like insanely expensive. Everything else is already upgraded. Need more chairs. Did break a chair earlier to get some wood out of it because I needed it for an emergency, and I wonder if doing that has like fucked me. That would be kind of funny. Like the reason everyone's depressed is that they just don't have any chairs. I guess I could try to save up for armchairs. There's another issue is that I can definitely immediately tell the benefit of a piece of food or like, you know, some medicine or a bandage, but the happiness mechanic is intentionally more obfuscated, which I think is an intentional design choice. Especially if the person playing it knows what they're doing, which we don't have a guitar player. Maybe I'll try to build armchairs soon. There'll be nothing else for me to do today, so let's pass the day. Everywhere is accessible now. Okay. Been almost everywhere. Probably let Boris sleep. Basically done with the semi-detached house. I think part of the issue here is it'll say that there's like stuff there, but it requires you to rob people to benefit from it. Like not just take, like actually like kill them and take the stuff that was on them, which I'm going to try to avoid doing in this playthrough. How many? Only had one saw blade. If I were to try to trade for saw blades, guess I would trade some meat so I'm not sitting on so much extra. Shady looking, well-armed individuals taking refuge there. Army deserters. Hungry, wounded, sad. Hungry, wounded, depressed. Give this a try just to explore it. I mean, this might be very ill-advised. Military outpost is also really concerning. Especially for alcohol or cigarettes. I could try to build up some alcohol and then go to the military outpost. Alright, don't die, Boris. Deserters are not disciplined soldiers. Used up those meds so fast. Kind of hiding location. It's probably a locked thing above me there. Do not hit him. They could actually see me there. Shit. Burn, this place sucks. Got some components, but not a great haul overall. Probably not worth it. He didn't end up coming for me, though. Glad I didn't risk going back up. I thought about it. Got a few things, Boris. Don't beat yourself up too much. God, you didn't sleep all night. Bruno has ugly-looking wounds. Try just sending him to the hospital again. Desperately need armchairs in this house. It seems like that's the main problem here. Very hungry. Oh, no, Boris won't move either. Doesn't say he's broken, though. Well, there's just a chance for that to happen, essentially. And I can't talk to them because they're both stacked on top of each other. Let me try leaving and seeing if that seems like that's actually a bug. Maybe because I tried to get her to lie down. Okay, I'm gonna have to eat some stuff here. Do an armchair. Sounds like it doesn't matter where I put stuff. It just will be a bonus wherever it goes. I guess it should probably go as far away as possible then. I don't have anything else pertinent to put down here, so I'll put it close in case it does matter for whatever reason. I'll make a couple meals. I gotta get going on alcohol soon, though. Plenty of fuel now, so that's cool. I got so much sugar. I just need the water now. Maybe someone will show up and trade with me. I think I just got a trader yesterday, though, so... So I probably should have been having them talk to each other this whole time. Something first. To have depressed people talk to each other. Just like Twitter. Taking your time eating that, bud? sometimes struggles to finish whatever he's doing. It's weird. I think there's like a bug here. He's like not eating the food for some reason. God, I wish I had gotten the vegetables up. I had like frames before it would be finished. I don't think he's actually eating. Maybe send Katya out tonight to trade alcohol. Everybody spend the day talking. Hey, we're upgraded to sad from depressed. Fucking dream. Maybe he'll eat the meat instead of the canned food, which seemed like it was bugged. It wouldn't let him eat it. Things seem like they're doing slightly better, but not great still. Oops. Looks like that's working this time, okay. That's more like it. Do some more water, maybe. Go sit in a comfy chair. Wonder if I just like bought a ton of books from the pastor. That would make a big difference. We established just having books in your supply gives you a passive happiness bonus. Seats. What, sitting in a comfy chair? It might do a lot, actually. Yeah, I think doing that doesn't actually, because it tells you if they're recovering or not, so I don't think that's mattering. Should be ready next time. End the day. Okay, so I have a little bit of alcohol to trade. Haven't been to the military outpost. I think visiting more places is probably a good idea. Let's send Katya. Been having a bad time lately. Or I could send Bruno to get bandaged up since he's severely wounded. Let's think. I could probably get more alcohol if I hold out. I don't think I have anything to trade with them, sadly, unless if they'll take alcohol. Hey, Bruno's only sad. He's doing pretty well. Okay, that's good. See if there's any new free searchables. really weird that that bottom right room is blocked by a saw blade door now. That's all about. I think having the hospital here is extremely smart. Does the pastor guy also give you like free food for if you show up like really hungry? No, okay. It mentions something in the description that says he might be charitable, but when you go, he's just kind of like a trading point. Anything new to search here? Get out of here. Bruno is back. It's okay, Bruno. We've been raided. Weapons. None of us were wounded. They didn't steal anything. Okay, man. That alarm thing is really worth it. Pablo has ugly looking wounds. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to send him in. Get bandaged here. Hey, Bruno's been upgraded to slightly wounded. Depressed, broken, but sleeping at least, so that's good. I'd rob a hospital if I do. This could save Pablo's life. Oops. Once Bruno's not tired anymore, I might go have him take a bite of the food up there. Trader today would be really nice. Very hopeful. Come in. Okay, so I need 6 water to plant again. Important that I do that. But I also don't have any components, I don't think. Hey, trader, fantastic. Fuel place in the heaters, fuel that can't be stolen, I assume. Oh, she can't. She's broken. Shit. Let me see if someone else will talk to her. Katya, have you tried sitting in the armchair? The luxurious armchair? Didn't work. Tried. Oh, alcohol. Okay. You gotta eat. Not cutting it. Can't tell if that gets stuck sometimes. It looks like it's stuck. I think it's like maybe it punishes you if you switch characters. No, because I keep switching characters in the middle to like double check somebody's status effect, and then they both just get locked in their animation. So I guess I need to let the animation play out. Oh, I guess this game isn't use my words here. This game isn't deterministic. Like when you go to load your save, it could change the conditions. I don't know if I like that. I kind of like the idea that you load into the day and it's like whatever bad thing happened. There's no way save scumming can possibly help you. I guess now I can go answer the door, but wasn't intending to do that. Yeah, you think they would just like save the game state at the moment it rolls for the events? I guess that also means maybe the barter guy won't show up. Two people. Guess I haven't been scammed at the door yet. Live several blocks of me, so you took refuge in this building. So there's supposed to be neighbors who decided to pay you a visit and say hello. We brought some vegetables from our garden. Enjoy. Thanks. That's really good. Hell yeah. That's nice. Fuck yeah, that's so much food. Water is the problem now because I don't have any components. Let's confirm. I only have 4 water. I need to like go get water ASAP. Probably trade some food now that I have an excess of it. But I spent so long like paycheck to paycheck on food that I'm hesitant to do that. What's that? Bruno's upgraded to slightly wounded, which is good. Probably should have them all talk. I don't know if food can sit on the stove indefinitely after cooking it. I'm guessing bandits can't steal it. No one else is very hungry. Probably send Pavla to get treated. No, it's not getting more materials. I really like how the game emphasizes talking to each other. as being necessary for staving off depression. I think when they were just sad, I didn't realize they could even do it, because maybe I could have staved it off up to this point. But I like that it also costs you time to do. It's not free by any means. Fuck, Boris is severely ill. Boris gets sick easily. I got nothing else I can do today to really decide where I want to go tonight. Okay. Could try doing the military outpost. It does say they have a lot of supplies. Get medicine, maybe some bandages. There's thunder outside, by the way. It hasn't affected my power yet, but in case stream suddenly dies, that might be why. Sleep in bed. Send you out. Alcohol. Coffee, maybe. This goes. Lost track of whose side they're on. Oh, you do have bandages. Okay, let's see. Alcohol, coffee. That's good. Medicine. Oh man, medicine is so expensive. Holy shit, medicine's expensive. God, I'm trading so much stuff here. That does not seem worth it. Can I get water out of them? I just heard a pretty loud thunder strike, so that might... We'll see. I get power flickers pretty easily where I live. There's one more thing I need an electric part for, but... Did your civic duty appropriate?
Duty.
Oh, that's interesting. Whoa, sorry. Sorry, my bad, my bad. Ignore me. Last warning, get out. I'm leaving. Stress that wound. Fuck. None of us were wounded. The attackers didn't steal anything. Oh, Katya's broken again. Hope so, man. Should have enough water to be able to make a ton of food today. Catch everybody up. Okay, go to sleep. Slightly wounded, sad. Traitor. Depressed. Fantastic. What do you got, bud? What do I need right now? Components, actually. Water. Just traded so much of my valuable stuff, though. Maybe trade the axe back. I didn't get a lot of value out of it, but... Get rid of these. I don't have an immediate use for them. Or these. I don't have an immediate use for them. Okay. Too much stuff, apparently. Pretty good deal, actually. What else can I get off this guy? No, don't do that. This. We have so much sugar, but... Meat's still really valuable. I could trade some of it away. I do have a surplus, but I'm just worried that I'm going to run out, since it's been a big problem up till now. Very generous of you. So I basically always need fuel. I don't have to process it. Bed. Bruno, go crazy cooking, sir. Let's fucking go. Think that's enough for everybody. Might even try to get them to be well fed if that affects their morale. Maybe they won't be depressed anymore. I'm hoping it also makes it so it takes them longer to become hungry again, but I'm not sure. Actually gonna successfully eat that this time. I think that he just won't... I don't know if it's just Pavlo cannot eat that for some reason. It just doesn't work. It's very frustrating. I don't know if it's just him. Maybe other people can eat it. I guess we should try to trade it. quite a feast. Should have enough water to make more alcohol. Maybe I want to do that too. I'm at least doing multiple things at the same time. I feel like alcohol is the big lesson that I've taken from this playthrough, is that I really need to be... I need to get that up and running as soon as possible. Let's get 2 of these. Shit. Didn't mean to do that. We're out of time here, we'll see. Oh, they get like a speed boost when they're well fed too, it seems like. Really annoying that they'd start to go to lie in bed and then I switch off of them at a bad time and they just stand right back up. It happens a lot. Hurry up. Many of them to be well fed as I can. Just barely get it, maybe. It's quite a feast. Alright, most of them are well fed. Hopefully that makes them less upset. Everywhere except the small apartment building. Severely ill, severely wounded. Slightly sick, slightly wounded. These are characters I want to be going out. I guess I could just have a night where they all just, like, chill, since I can't get them double bandaged or double on meds by taking someone to the hospital. But then again, not scavenging seems like a bad idea. I'll do it for a day. Got some improvements here. Boris left the shelter. We don't think he'll be back. That's interesting. This was a terrible night. He was doing okay. Poor guy. Well, we're less sick, we're less wounded, we're still depressed. Sad. Hope it's not because he was the only one who didn't get to eat. It was just because of weird timing. It said Boris left in the middle of the night, but it didn't say why. I'd have everyone be well fed here. If that helps with their sadness. New water. Back from the brink. Does seem to be helping. Okay. I upgraded her to sad. First time in a while. It was broken for like several days. No one's like super wounded now. Quite a feast. Not used to like people moving this quickly. It's like disorienting. Can use that water. I'm gonna have to go trade for more food, I think, but I can try to make as much alcohol as I can to help with the trading. I know I can trade a bunch of alcohol in the military outpost, and they've got lots of food. How much water am I up to now? Ooh, that's really bad. I wish I had 2 water so I could plant vegetables. Guess I could try processing some snow. When I have to, because I've done the food, I can't now. Okay, I'm gonna be more careful with that in the future. Don't think there's enough time to gather water twice in one day. Maybe if it's like the very first thing you do. I use all of it. Okie doke. Led to believe international peacekeepers are going to put an end to the Civil War in the upcoming days. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've survived long enough. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get to use that water on vegetables. I'll have to do it tomorrow. That's okay. I'll just try to wake up and do that immediately. Hopefully I don't get attacked in the night. Have 2 filters already, so I'll stick with that. Okay. Curious if the guy wants more food. Might. Percentage is how much you've looted from there. Haven't been to the small apartment building. I think if I would leave, I think I've already gotten all of the easy to access materials. If I sent somebody... Can probably bear to guard now. If I send somebody, I want them to be fast, just so I can see what's there. Comb through the neighborhood. Well, it's probably worth it if I just leave with that. Better than nothing. I miss going to the library. Don't get shot, please. It would be a real shame to die after coming this far. Ladder in that room. You should probably just roll out of here. I don't think it's worth it. Raided. None of us were wounded. The attackers didn't see anything. Okay, yeah, that alarm door is huge. I do have to restart. That seems like something I really need to focus on early. I am running heating. Quite a feast. If I get 8 more water, I can get the vegetables running, and then I can start making alcohol with the leftover water. Hey, we're not sad anymore. That's nice. Hope that armchair is helping up just a little bit, because it was kind of expensive for me to build. Made it instead of, like, more water and fuel. If I'm actually approaching the ceasefire, that's kind of a cool idea that the game's intensity kind of starts to slow down a little bit. It seems like surviving the winter is like the really, really hard part. Fortunately, I was prepared. I was like, I bet this is going to be a big problem later. I'm led to believe international peacekeepers are going to put an end to the civil war in the upcoming days. Ports Hall survived the shelling. How can anyone shoot at kids? Don't need Boris. We can make it through without him. I like some of my story is stuff specific to their like history before the beginning of the war. That's kind of interesting. Sad about Boris leaving. I gave him medicine and did my best to help, but we're getting a visitor today, unfortunately. Slightly sick, slightly wounded. Pavla's still like wounded. I could send him to the hospital. That's always low risk or no risk. And for people to not be tired. At least nobody got infected and died horribly. There we go. I feel like there's a lot of design space for characters having interesting skills. I think Katya is like very clutch. I need to go ham on water because I want to kind of spend the end of this doing as much trading as I possibly can. I've got all the sugar I may as well use. Probably need to prepare more fuel. I think being well fed is like amazing for their morale. Which makes sense. Not tired anymore. Let's go to the still. I might need more fuel. We'll see. Do need more fuel. Enough for 2. Let's do 2 so they go overnight. Yeah, so I'm thinking since everyone's well fed, I'm just going to put everyone to bed. I'll send Pavla to get bandaged up, bring him back. And then just try to accrue as much alcohol as I can for trading. Now that I visited every location once, it seemed really hard to force myself to do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and guard. I don't know if you need to once I have the alarm, but... Suck to fail now. Am I actually close to the end of the game, like, because I got the warning about the Peacekeepers coming up soon? If so, I have some room to go a little bit late today. I could try to go over to finish and then see if I can backfill something else for tomorrow. Thank you. Preach. Okay, cool. I'll try to finish up then. I guess the how long to beat is like... Is it variable when the Peacekeepers show up? Is it based on your performance or something? Fine. It's variable but not dependent on my actions. Okay. Night was calm. You love to see it. I would be very pleased if merchant showed up today. Trade some of this alcohol. Okay. And I'd love to get some wood since it's so annoying to get it from scavenging. Down to slightly wounded, you'll have to see that. Glad I was able to not kill anybody. We got by with robbing an old couple. Didn't feel great. That ended up being like... I'm actually really curious what you would have to do to avoid robbing the old couple. Probably get the still up and running way earlier, because they have so much food there, right? And it's quote-unquote free. Someone's at the door. Hey, it's the trader. Fantastic. I was hoping he was gonna have meat. He doesn't. It's too bad. It's like the one thing I'd want. Probably more parts. Water. Probably wood too. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know if this is intentional for the playthrough, but it feels like I've transitioned into going back to like focusing on trade versus scavenging now. Like, society is healing. Might just have everybody stay back and guard tonight rather than bother scavenging. Guess if I didn't just trade all this alcohol, I would just go out and trade for food. Suppose I could still do. Maybe when my current alcohol processes. I might try to give it a couple days, actually, because I think they can survive being hungry for a day. I'm gonna try to trade this just because it seems like it doesn't work. Bugged. You may leave, thank you. About to go super ham on making alcohol. Be a regular old apocalyptic distillery here. She's tired, so I probably don't want her doing this all day. Well-fed seems pretty powerful. I think it makes it so that you don't get hungry the next day, and maybe even the day after that, and it gives you a morale boost. So I guess if I were to play this over again, I would probably make everyone well-fed as soon as possible. Bleeding, but just a little. Let's get this still going. Go back to sleep. Could do better. I can make a little bit more fuel. And then tomorrow I'll send Katya with a giant stock of alcohol to the military outpost. Yolk, that's all my sugar. I have 3 filters already. Okay. You're fine, it's okay. That's everything I want to do for today. Okay. We just chill till tomorrow. $39. It's not well. No, it's a deep wound. He's not severely wounded. I guess his wound is opening up is what they're implying. Maybe instead of trading, I guess they're hungry now, so I probably need to trade and then I can send her to the hospital the next night. In the coming days. $6 alcohol is like a veritable fortune. I'll wait for some of them to not be tired here. Make some fuel. Keep the water supply running. You can also get food and medicine from the garage. I think you still get a reward for helping the little kids, but I don't think it's worth it if you're just doing like game theory, right? Like you should do it because it's the morally right thing to do, but I think the benefit is quite a bit worse. The like handful of coffee beans. The neighbors helping out with food again. Okay, that's another way society is healing. Oh wait, no, they're just asking for help. Let's see. Give me a sec. I probably need to send somebody else. Content. You'll have to see that. I think I had that happen one time earlier when I like helped the homeless guy. Help our neighbors. I'm very pleased that this game like rewards you for like it's not really cynical, right? I could see a really kind of a game with a different ideology where you're just forced to always tell your neighbors to fuck off and you're always punished, right? Like they definitely make it clear that it's hard, but the fact that you like have to talk to each other to recover from depression, I think is smart. There's just a lot of smart things going on. Finish processing this. Let's see, how many filters do I have? Finish processing the fuel, and then I'll go make another filter, and then I'll go to bed. Like a lesser form of this game, I think, would be pushing the ideology that, like, you know, situations like this are when you finally get to live your dream of being violent to your neighbors, right? It does seem like there's a contingent of people in society who are just waiting for the order to collapse so that they can finally, like, take pot shots at raiders or whatever. I think the thing that The Last of Us does well is that it impresses on you the idea that, like, everyone is the hero of their own story. Like, you are the bad guy in the other characters' lives. Exactly. Even run the heat. It's 68 degrees. That's perfect. The ideal temperature. Alright, so the plan is to send Katya out, trade the alcohol. Hopefully Bruno can guard the place on his own. Suck to get raided and, like, have him die this late. Huge amounts of food, meds, weapons, parts. Okay. Basically just all that. I don't think there's anything else I really need to bring. More sugar would be cool. Oh, each alcohol takes up an entire inventory slot. I didn't appreciate that before. Look at all that canned food. All your meat. All your canned food. Oh. Actually catches up much faster than I was expecting. It's still pretty good, though. It's tied me for a long time. Thank you. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Back and I feel like Santa. You've been raided. None of us were wounded. The attackers didn't steal anything. Okay, good job, Bruno. Almost never have you guarding. You are doing it solo. Bob helped her neighbors reinforce their shelter and is now safely back. I could probably wait for vegetables to be ready. They're almost ready. Everybody nap in the meantime. Very tired. Maybe I shouldn't have sent him out before he finished resting. Hopefully the vegetables are ready quickly. I think that's a little concerning. Working on it, bud. Running the heat at 75 degrees? Come on, guys. I think this button is just bugged for the rest of my game. That's brutal. At least that trades for a lot, but it just doesn't work anymore. I don't know why. I don't know if like restarting would fix it. Might send Bruno out to get bandaged again. We'll see. This wound, it's like an old wound he got from an early invasion, and it just keeps opening back up. Probably try to get some medicine for Katya too. See if the vegetables are ready to give me time to actually cook. Not, I can always eat tomorrow. It's not the end of the world. I like to see more games that have this kind of a intensity graph, right? Where it gets really intense in the middle and then drops off toward the end, instead of just escalating constantly. Hoping to get some sugar in that trade, but no dice. Need some more fuel here. Really like that they don't require you to drink water separately. They just kind of abstractly represent that you need water by combining it with cooking. Seems smart. Oh, sure. Yeah, I like this game a lot. I think it's really good. It's very smart. I don't think I have any big complaints. I guess there's a little couple bits of jank here and there. I'm guessing it's intentional that the game doesn't expose to you what the happiness effects of actions are. If I could know that like a guitar is gonna improve them by 1 happiness step and like a sofa is gonna be 1/5 of a happiness step or something, it seems like it's really hard to like analyze whether those are worth building versus, okay, when I eat food I always improve by 1 step. If I take medicine I improve by at least 1 step and so on. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if it's designed that way on purpose. Hurry up. I think people are gonna have time to eat. Let's see. I guess this canned food bug is kind of annoying. Big stretch, Ben. I heard a rumor that you were a precious baby. Is that true? just a baby. He doesn't have any money. Not gonna get well fed, but I might be able to fit one meal in here. Come on, there you go. Slightly too late. Okay, if we do anything tonight, it's sending Katya to get treated for being sick. Probably do. Please do. Bandaged and on meds. If we finish today, I'll play Unreal World tomorrow instead, I think. Probably be good to have less of a gap in between sessions on that game. Bruno's feeling better. Slightly sick. Okay, so he doesn't get the well-fed bonus, but whatever, it's fine. Writing this again, assuming it's still bugged. Let me try clicking it, maybe? Maybe it's a controller issue. No, I don't know what's causing that. Glad that's not going to cause me to fail the game. At least I don't think it's going to. I need to get more sugar. Hopefully we get a trader coming up soon. Oh, you know, I should go ahead and plant more vegetables. I probably could have done that yesterday. I've got tons of water. Trader, my dude. I have to trade these canned food goods. Of course, he has basically all canned food. Okay. Take the meat. All the sugar. The water. Fuel, so I don't have to think about it. Parts, I guess. It's actually really hard to get this to match the... Whoa! I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully the game's about to be over because I over-traded. I meant to hit not interested and then change what I had. Shit. Oof. Probably could have gotten a bunch more stuff out of him. Maybe reload. Considered a donation, I guess. Oh, she's not wounded anymore. That's nice. I'm just gonna chill in the house. Still says in the coming days. Been saying that since day 36. Water. Let's go to the still. Trade again if I have to. Most sugar I have, okay. Very cute, Ben. Two more people can get the... Well, Fed bonus, probably the people who are the sickest. Quite a feast. You've been raided. Oof. I feel like this text isn't always accurate. It says none of us were wounded, but then Bruno has ugly looking wounds. Make sure I send him to the hospital tonight. Same message as before. Really do like that the hospital is free. Quite smart. Can maybe trade some alcohol at the hospital. I don't think I have anything to do today. I might just pass the day. The war is over. We made it. Hey, you've survived. Although poor Boris is lost. Neighbor felt unsafe and asked us to help her board up her windows. We did that. Oh, this is cool. To summarize, like when I robbed the old people. Helping each other. We helped a man get medication for his father. I really like that they have this. Right neighbor asked us to protect her against bandits. Katia agreed to help. Starving man. Katia shared food with a starving man. Boris was seeking shelter. We let him stay with us. Saving life. Our neighbor's children asked us for medication. We shared the little we had with them. This is about to get bad. Been really good up to day 20. Girl in peril. Boris didn't save a poor girl from a drunken soldier. Yeah. I didn't have any weapons on me. I would have gotten shot. Children we helped earlier came to ask for food. We shared with them. Difficult choice. We robbed a defenseless elderly couple. Boris left us. I don't know if that's scripted to happen. But it kind of helps with the intensity curve. One less mouth to feed. We help them. Ceasefire. Boris disappeared without a trace. He died of liver failure a few years after the war. Katia used her contacts to find her parents in a refugee camp, brought them back to the city, and helped them rebuild their house. Published her war diary. Eating rats and scavenging scraps of food, she managed to survive. Never forgiven himself. Pablo survived, tried to find his wife and son, but despite his efforts, he could not trace them. That sucks. Yeah, this game's really good. I had a really great time with it. Thank you to Polar Brewski for putting it on Subblock. It was worth playing. It was not what I was expecting. I was really expecting like a walking sim, like a you know, What Remains of Edith Finch kind of a thing, because I think those can still be very, very effective. Some of my most emotional experiences with video games have been walking sims, but I think that this one, being more focused on actual game mechanics and trying to tell its story through game mechanics, made it hit a lot harder. I've played a lot of games like this, so I kind of saw where it was going with it pretty early on, or anticipated it once I saw the core mechanics of the game. Once you played Papers, Please, you know, it's like playing a FromSoft game. You kind of know what to expect after that point. But it still did a lot of cool, exciting, surprising things. I think robbing the elderly couple was one of those. I do think they make it so that it's pretty difficult to cheese. The thing that I found interesting is I'm wondering if the game does some shenanigans under the hood to cheat, to like help you out, because it seems like they want to try to make things seem as dire and miserable as possible and then like pull you back from the brink, right? So that you really think you're going to die. At no point did I feel like, oh, I'm completely secure and everything's fine. Maybe in the last couple days it felt like things were okay and I could just not scavenge every night, but it really felt like I was just like barely hanging on there for 7.5 hours. And I think that's a very hard experience to pull off, unless if they're doing some kind of cheating under the hood, unless if they're like, if you've got plenty of supplies, then you tend to search things and there's just garbage. If you don't have plenty of supplies, sometimes you just luck out and find 6 pieces of food or whatever, right? Really good game. Yeah, Night in the Woods is a walking sim for sure. Good game. But yeah, thanks again to Brewski, and we'll backfill Unreal World tomorrow instead.